is a project director, helping to achieve and deliver the Paradise development, you know, where the library, the old library is, which is right in the heart of Birmingham City Centre. I know he's been integral to the project. It really is something that's helping to reshape the perception of the great city that we live in. So I know you're going to be a brilliant audience tonight. Please give a huge round of applause to Sunil.
Can I ask those who either are from or live in Birmingham to stand up, please? Quite a few of you, so I'm in good company. Please sit. But you didn't exactly jump out of your seats, and I ask why. Now, like you that did stand up, I am from Birmingham, and you could say I'm Brummy and proud, but it's not always been that way. I'm going to take you back to my younger years when I was a little school kid and used to come into the city centre myself and walk around, or at least try to, but be faced with lots of busy roads and kind of be faced with areas which were really, really difficult to access, and that was a really scary feeling when you're a small kid. And 3 words on how I would use to describe that experience were probably disconnected, sterile, unsafe. And that's been the position of the kind of Birmingham since the Second World War. And the Second World War saw the face of Birmingham completely change. It saw a massive and serious complex of urban planning, which saw the carving out of a highway system which still sits and remains within the city today. The car became king, and people became isolated. Things got more dangerous, pollution increased, congestion increased. Ask yourselves the question, which are the best cities you visited and why? And one of those reasons, I can guarantee, is probably because they're all walkable. And putting a highway system inside your city centre doesn't really help with that. And that welcoming feeling that it's created is probably sometimes why we as Brummies are almost sometimes apologetic to say we're from Birmingham. However, it is changing, and you've only got to walk around the city centre to get a glimpse of the spectacle that we are now experiencing. It's real and it's happening. The vibe you now get when you're greeted by the amazing New Street station, it's almost starting to get its personality back. You know, there's a bit of a renaissance happening, and some people are almost saying Birmingham's starting to get some swagger, which is amazing. I would go as far as saying this kind of movement and this experience that we're all now witnessing can be summarised by one word, and that's forward. And that's a word which is emblazoned within the coat of the Birmingham Arms. And I would go as far as saying we're not the second city, we're the first city leading the way for growth in the whole of the UK, and people are noticing it. More and more people are leaving the capital to come and live here. HS2, Commonwealth Games, you name it, it's happening. But we can't get too carried away, because this momentum will only continue with the support of you, the Brummies. And my ask to you all is, start talking about it. Get excited. The more we talk about it, the more the momentum will continue and these events will become realised. The old Birmingham, on how I described previously, disconnected, sterile, unsafe, will be no more. The younger generation will no longer have to feel how I felt when I was walking around the city centre, and they can look forward to a Birmingham which is actually going to be the opposite: connected, animated, and safer. So, the next time someone asks you whether you live or are from Birmingham, 2 words: forward and first. And obviously you're going to have to jump out of your seats with excitement. But remember, Birmingham is back on the map. Remember to be bold, remember to be Brummy, and remember to be proud. Thank you. Cheers, thank you.